breakfast.
Mr. Spot takes a seat on the ground and starts to eat his food.
It was so scary, Dad. I was in a dark room all by myself, and there were no toys. I couldn't even see out a window. How was I supposed to go outside? It was terrifying.
Steve makes coffee, the beat of the machine echoing. He doesn't look at Mr. Spot.
But then I woke up and you were in bed. You weren't snoring as loud as you used to, Dad. That's good. Whew. Wow, Dad, I am just so sleepy today. Are you feeling it in the air too? The food is so good, Dad. Thank you. It's always so good. Not as good as bacon, though. I love bacon, Dad. You used to love bacon too, Dad. Then you started bringing over Vanessa, and you eat less bacon. Ugh, Vanessa. No, I'm just kidding, Dad. I like Vanessa. She gives me a head pass and sneaks me food when you're not looking. You didn't hear that, right, Dad? I'm pretty sleepy, Dad.
Steve starts to cook more food on the stove.
Wait, is that actually bacon I smell, Dad? I was just saying I liked it. You didn't have to cook it, Dad. Wow, this is awesome, Dad.
Bacon sizzles in the pan. Steve sets some out in a plate, brings the plate of bacon over, places it beside Mr. Spot's bowl.
Here you go, boy. Got your favorite.
Mr. Spot slowly eats the few pieces of bacon, big smile on his face. When he finishes, he starts to walk back to the food bowl, but bumps his leg on a table. A glass falls off the top and smashes.
Ouch, that sure hurt. Oh no, I made a mess. Sorry, Dad, I didn't mean to. I'm just a little clumsy. I've been so clumsy lately, Dad. I'm sorry. I'll do better. Don't be mad. My chest is just really hurting again, Dad. I'm sorry.
Steve pats Mr. Spot on the head before cleaning up the broken glass.
Don't worry, pal. I know it was an accident. It's okay.
Once the glass is cleaned up, he finishes his coffee. He grabs a leash.
Oh boy, Dad, are we going for a walk? I love walks, Dad. I'm so excited. Let's go for a walk. I'll be fine with my chest.
You ready to head to the park?
Oh, I don't know if I want to go to the park, Dad. Can we just go on a walk instead? The park is full of puppies and they play too rough. I'd rather just you and me, Dad.
You don't seem very excited for the park. What about a star pup? You want to get one of those?
Oh boy, I love star pups. Let's go. What are you standing around for? Let's go, Dad.
They head off stage. Scene 2. Steve and Mr. Spot are now on a quick walk around the mall. Steve is holding an empty plastic cup. The leash, though wrapped around Mr. Spot, is unneeded as the loyal companion stays by his side. They walk slowly.
Oh wow, Dad, I love them all. There's always so many scents. I can't believe we drove all the way here.
We've got an appointment after this, but I thought you might enjoy them all for a bit. Where do you think we should go, Mr. Spot?
To the cafeteria. I can smell the hot dogs already.
I think we should go to the pet store too. Maybe we can get you a new blanket.
No, I like my old blanket.
You don't seem to be a big fan. What about...
He grabs the phone from his pocket, checks it.
Oh crap, we're running out of time. Let's hurry up. We just got a star pup, so no ice cream like I was thinking. What about a hot dog?
Yeah, I'd love a hot dog. Can we slow down a bit though, Dad? My chest is starting to hurt again.
That one's got more excitement. All right, buddy, let's go get you a hot dog. Maybe I'll grab one too.
Scene 3. Steve and Mr. Spot are sitting in a car together. Mr. Spot is curled up on the seat. His eyes are dragging and yawns seem to overtake him as he tries to stay awake.
Had a pretty big day today. Hey, bud. Is your chest okay?
It was fun though, Dad. I had lots of fun. My chest hurts a bit, but it's okay. More tolerable than most days.
Oh, don't fall asleep yet. Still have one more thing we have to do.
Another thing? This is so fun, Dad. I woke up and thought you were going to work today, but now we're just spending all day together.
Car comes to a stop. Steve parks. Using the leash, he lifts Mr. Spot out of the car and sets him gently on the ground.
What? This is a vet, Dad. No way. I'm not going. No way. You can't make me. No way.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. I know it's scary, but it's just a checkup. If you come in, I'll give you another treat.
Another treat?
Maybe I'll even give you 2 treats.
2 treats. I want 2 treats. What are you waiting for? Let's go, Dad.
Got some energy now, don't you?
Come on, Dad. Let's get the checkup over with.
Scene 4. Mr. Spot and Steve are sitting in the waiting room for the vet. Steve is reading a book. His hands shake. Mr. Spot is sitting in his chair.
Those treats sure hit the spot, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Are you okay?
Dr. Merced enters, walks into the room. A clipboard held tightly in his hands.
Steve? Steve and Mr. Spot Solo?
That's us. That's me and Dad.
Are you ready?
No.
Steve sucks in a breath again as he forces himself to stand.
I hate going to the vet. This is so scary, Dad. It'll be okay though. You'll be there.
Dr. Merced leads Steve and Mr. Spot into the treatment room.
Wait, I forgot something. Can you wait a minute?
His hands tremble, but Dr. Merced gives him the go-ahead. He leaves for a few minutes and returns with the ratty old blanket.
That's my blanket.
Here, buddy. Got this for you. Might make it comfy.
He hands Mr. Spot the blanket and immediately starts to cuddle it.
This is for him, remember. The tumor on his lung is only going to get worse.
I know,
What's a tumor, Dad?
Sure there's nothing else we can do?
We've already tried the medication and it's only been getting worse.
There's nothing else? There can't be any other way?
I know it's hard. We've tried 3 treatments and he's an older dog. He's had a good life.
It's not enough, though.
Dad?
I can't do this. I can't be here.
Are you sure?
Dad?
Steve rushes out of the room. He leaves Mr. Spot alone. Dr. Merced starts to gather some medications for an injection. Mr. Spot clings to his blanket, starts pawing at the door, but Dr. Merced leads him back to his pad.
It'll be okay.
Where did Dad go? Dad? Dad, can you come back, please? You said everything's okay. Why were you crying? I don't know this man. He's scary. Dad, it's so scary in here. Dad, it's scary. I'm scared. Dad, please. It's cold, Dad. It's getting dark. Dad? It's so cold. It's so cold.